Today is August 30th, 2021. My name is Charles Suter. Today I'm presenting part 10 of my Rationality series, The Rational Rules, part 3. My intent of these series on rationality is to help you become a more rational person. My main message: by following the rational rules, you can become rational. Rationality is probably not much more than common sense plus the rational rules. A rationalist seeks to instill and retain only rational beliefs in his subconscious mind because a person's dominant beliefs are the ultimate cause of all their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and hence the cause of all their lifetime results. A person becomes rational by following the rational rules and examining their own beliefs so they can discover and correct hidden irrational beliefs that might be causing them to live a less than life of self-imposed limitations and to suffer an excess of emotional distress. Using thought control under conditions of high conscious awareness, you can deliberately choose the rational beliefs you need to support a life of success and happiness. Rational rule number 7. Develop the belief that I'm okay. The rationalist believes I'm not good enough. On the other hand, the rationalist accepts himself as he is now, because as you believe, so you are. Most and many people have the erroneous belief that they are somehow not good enough, somehow defective or not acceptable to themselves and their significant others, unless they fulfill some conditional expectations that have been levied on them during their childhood. Usually these conditional expectations are related to some nearly impossible criteria, such as perfectionistic behavior, perfect body image, symbolic status, professional achievement, and many other unrealistic expectations that parents unintentionally pass on to their children. So to get the parents' attention or affection, children develop distorted beliefs that they had to demonstrate to some degree of satisfaction of these stringent standards. Otherwise, they were considered not good enough to get their parents' approval and affection. These high standards often carry over into adulthood, and the person's beliefs about how life works is very warped around these false and distorted notions. Some people never grow out of their feelings of inferiority and spend the rest of their life chasing after what it is they believe they lack. The rationalist does not have this problem with inadequacy because he has developed the belief that he is acceptable just as he is now. He may not be perfect, but if the rationalist wants to improve his life or satisfy an unmet need or pursue an aspiration, he does so by setting and achieving goals. Rational rule number 8. Develop the belief that you're okay. When I say you're, I mean other people are okay. The irrationalist believes people must change to be acceptable. The rationalist, however, accepts people as they are and adjusts his approach to them. The rationalist is flexible and tolerant towards other people. Many people develop unhealthy self-images of themselves due to having their self-esteem or pride injured too many times by insensitive children and adults. They also develop a wariness or shyness around other people whom they fear might be judgmental and critical of them. So not only do they grow up and develop a sense that there is something wrong or deficient about themselves, in other words, I'm not okay, but they may also come to believe that other people, especially those who tormented them, are not okay as well. This fear carries over into anyone whose opinion they value and whose respect they want to earn. People who believe other people are not okay are very reserved and cautious around them because anyone might be one of those not okay people. The rationalists accept people as they are as the starting point for building a relationship. If there are certain behaviors that the rationalist doesn't like, he can always make his preferences known and negotiate with others how he wants to interact. If he can't form a value-for-value relationship with one particular person, he will still be polite in that person's presence, but move on to form a closer relationship with someone else with whom they are more compatible. Rational rule number 9. Develop the belief that life's okay. The irrationalist believes life is hard and working against him. The rationalist accepts reality as the starting point for dealing with it. The rationalist also knows that life is basically neutral. Finally, many people blame life in general for their adverse experiences because they grew up during unhappy times, suffering from deprivations, hardships, and misfortunes. People have suffered more than their share of misery have to find their reasons, something to blame, either themselves, others, or life in general, and sometimes a combination of all three. Fortunate is the person who grows to adulthood, who escaped a bad childhood, and believes that they, others, and life is essentially good. My final message: if you want to become rational, then follow the rational rules. The ultimate test of rationality is the presence of beliefs that you are okay, other people are okay, and life is okay. You are irrational to the extent that you don't believe in the fundamental goodness of yourself, life, and other people. Once you acknowledge your reservations about the goodness of life and your ability to handle whatever life brings you, you can begin to improve your rationality by replacing or reprogramming whatever reservations you have. Once you specifically define the specific notions that are preventing you from accepting yourself, others, and life, you can begin to change those beliefs. Just correct your misconceptions and start living your life as if you believe the new rational beliefs to be true. And soon, they will be true for you. That's all for now. Remember to stay positive. You'll be happier, healthier, and live longer.